Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Keys, and welcome to another episode of Hearts of Iron 3 with the Black Ice mod. We are playing as Japan. Sorry, I said Black Ice mod again, but it's not Black Ice mod. It is the Total Realism Project, and it is April 1939. Now, this is a post recording here, so you might see the mouse doing things because for some reason the recording that was done while I was doing the game, doing this recording, the audio recording is separate, and for some reason, I don't know what happened. I think I accidentally muted my mic. Actually, I think that's what actually happened. Anyways, so here we are. We're playing the game here. If you were in the last episode, you'll notice that a couple things have changed. Communist China managed to attack we were pushing up against nationalist China. We managed to get some land from them, but communist China happened to annex them all. So instead of nationalist China, now we're going up against communist China. That's okay. That is all right. Anyways, we have a bunch of things going on right here. Most of our line is pretty secure, but the northern part of the line there, communist China is pushing back a little bit. You see some of our units kind of pulling back. What I'm going to try and do is take our units up here to where those guys are right now, and we're going to try and surround some of those units, cut them off, and kill them. I hope that we'll be able to. That will also provide a decent amount of pressure on the line, and therefore make it so that we don't have too much of an issue pushing back. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, here we go. We got some technology as well. But yeah, since this is a post audio recording or post recording audio segment that I'm doing, what you'll see on the screen might not be exactly what I'm talking about as things. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do this, if I am going to surround the entire group of that line, if I want to go all the way up to the north, or if I want to take them on in sections. But that section right there where they're attacking right now is thin, and maybe I'll move some more troops up there. Actually, I'm not sure if I already did it. Yeah, I see some troops that are moving up there. So yeah, I'm going to move some troops up there to bolster that line a little bit, to provide a little bit of more defenses. But yeah, that is that. And hopefully they can get up there before the situation becomes untenable. I'm sure it'll be okay though. However, everything else is looking pretty good. We've done very well this war already. The majority of our movement has been success after success after success, and yeah, can't really complain at all. We got a lot of units to use, and as we start surrounding them, as we start cutting them off, as we start taking their land, surrounding them and camping them, everything like that. Oh shit. That was annoying. Anyways, as we start doing all these things, you'll see that it's good coffee. They're going to get weaker and weaker. This isn't really a question if we're going to win this war. We are going to win this war. It's a question of how long it's going to take, right? The only thing is, Communist China tends to do a better job at defending. They have better quality troops than Nationalist China does, at least in the Black Ice mod. I don't know what it's like in the Total Realism Project, but in the Black Ice mod, the Communist China does better. So we will see how that progresses. I'm not really too worried though. And then once this is done, eventually, the question is how we're going to proceed from there, right? I haven't even looked yet, but the question is, how does our neutrality look, right? We still got a lot to do because even after we take this, they got victory points all over the place. Still, so Communist China is going to take a little while, but once we're done that, then we got to take out Yunnan, Zaibei, Sinkang, and then it's kind of a question of who's going to be our next target, right? So, yeah, that is that. There's a lot of options, though. There's a lot of options. As our technology increases, that's real nice. But yeah, look, like that line is it's better to move those troops back for now, defend that position, get everything all sorted, and then approach it at a when everything is better fortified. So yeah, it's not many sections there. It looks like there's only 4 provinces that really need defense. Those guys are looking good. These guys are still being moved. What else we got up here? Like the communist Chinese forces aren't that brilliant either. You know, you have a couple militia guys there. You have a few infantry, but other than that, it's not too bad. We're in a pretty defensible area. There's like big the rivers there as well. So we only have 3, maybe 4 provinces that really need any kind of serious defense. And as we move, oh, that's not enough. But as we move north, all those guys are on their way, so they're almost there. But as we move around them and take them out, you're going to find that the guys on the line to the east, they're going to move west to handle the advancing units and all that other jazz. So that's also an important thing to think about. Capital ship armament, okay. Move those guys right there. Let's take a look at our production. We got a lot of boats we made. Kegs, a few kegs. Industrial capacity is still doing this thing. Yeah, so we're going to be busy for a while now. Now we have the technology. We're still in 1939. So let's see those ships. There's a few. Yeah, there's 1940s ones that can probably be taken off because they're, yeah, all these ones right there, they're done. And you don't, well, it's better to do them on the year, you know, research them on the year that they're done for. And capital ship armor and the other one up there is almost done. Same with submarines. So yeah, that's good. Sphere punked. It's looking pretty good though. All these ones look okay. Yeah, we're good here. Industry. Those 2, combat medicine and first aid, I could probably do them, but yeah, we'll do that as well. That's looking pretty good, it looks like. I don't see many issues there. Okay, well, it looks like there's been a bunch of fights. Capital ship armor and engine. Let's get those done. We're out of there. Like so. And then we're good. Those are done. Our units must have moved. Where did they go? Oh, they're up there. So we'll get them put across the line and sorted that way. 2 of those guys can go there. 2 of these guys can go, actually, no, 1. We'll put 1 right there because it's kind of 4 provinces that need dudes, and then we'll put 1 right there. Good. That'll be enough. So on the other side of the river, we don't really need 2. Oh, that guy's being attacked over there. Those guys are going the wrong direction. Those guys are doing nothing, so they can move over there. Strategically, I don't know why I strategically redeployed them, because that place is being attacked. It's not going to work. I'll just have to move them like so. Good. So they'll be there eventually. And they'll be cracking these guys pretty damn quick. You notice that this is like, this is what I like about the Total Realism Project in comparison to the Black Ice mod, is that it you actually have a decent even if they're across a river, even if they're in a forest or a mountain or anything like that, if you're attacking them with an extremely, you're outnumbering them extremely, you're gonna win eventually. You just will, right? And in the Black Ice mod, sometimes you just won't, no matter what you hit them with or for how long. And you've seen that in my previous playthroughs. Sometimes I hit provinces with 10 times the numbers for 6 months and still never broke them. And that's just stupid. That's just stupid. See, that makes sense if it was 10 times the numbers over the course of a day due to errors by generals. But if you do 10 times the numbers over the course of, 6 months, you're going to win. No way around that. Eventually you're going to win. Unless it's a complete rabble. But like, I remember the one time, it was in the previous playthrough with Black Ice when I was playing as People's Republic of China, the modifiers I put in place, we were attacking. We've been at war for like something like, I think it was 8 years, right? Generals were really good. We had a lot of experience, all these other stuff, really good troops, mountain units, Marines, huge combat combined arms bonuses, hitting them on multiple sides, bombing them, you name it, right? The whole thing. And we still couldn't break them because our attack modifier was like less than 1%, and they had a defense modifier of 1,000 or something stupid like that. It was just ridiculous, right? And that's, I think, is the biggest downside to the Black Ice mod. It just doesn't make, the balance isn't there. So this makes it so much better. Absolutely. So we're leaving a couple guys there, and then we'll bring some more right there. Oh, excuse me. Getting tired here. Still good coffee regardless. Won't take long, and then we'll move on to the next one. So the question is how we're going to move, because there is a lot of mountains and there's a lot of rivers there. So we want to move quietly. We want to move quickly before they start putting units on those mountains and on those, across those rivers. And there's a few places there that also have forts too. Now we do have overwhelming numbers and better troops, but still, we don't want to be bogged down for months on end. Either way, it looks like we got a ridiculous amount of troops. I think we should be able to go. I'm going to go the long route when it comes to surrounding these units. And then when we're done surrounding them, like it's done, right? Those units are going to be gone. They're going to be shot. And then you're going to see them get weaker and weaker and weaker as time goes on. So that's really, really good. That's the best part about it, actually, is they're just going to get weaker. And we're probably going to go right up to there, right? Maybe a little bit farther, but that handles most of the victory points. And then later on we can do like a speed run to the other victory points or something of that nature, right? Either way, I think it will be good. We'll go there. leave one or two guys there, and then we'll probably go across the river, my guess, to Tong Shuan right there. And then I'm gonna guess we're gonna go for the spot right there for the fortress, right, or the fort, right? We're gonna grab the fort before they can, hopefully, and then we'll keep going up to the city and so on. North as a surrounding move and all that other jazz. It's gonna look good. It's gonna work really good. It's gonna work really good. What else we got? Moving so slow though. Kind of wish they would moved a little bit faster, but it's the name of the game, I guess. So one thing about Art of Iron is that everything's pretty slow, but that's good. It gives you time to move around. I'm really liking this mod. I think this has become my favorite mod. It has, well, so far, it combines my favorite aspects of the black ice thing, a little more complicated matters, a little more things, you know, makes it a little more tech, a little more units, a little more stuff to it. However, it doesn't make it, it gets rid of the worst thing about the black ice mod, which is the modifiers, because those modifiers, oh, easily the worst part about it. But this is going pretty damn good. I also find that black ice tends to have kind of an overabundant use of pop-ups. Paradox games are really terrible for pop-ups already, right? Everything you do has pop-ups. Going from black ice to this mod, however, has been a joy because the amount of pop-ups are a lot less, which is very, very nice. It's been extremely nice in the gameplay. I figure also if we can attack a few of these locations now, instead of waiting till we surround them, if we attack them now, so that way when we do surround them, the AI will automatically counterattack. That's kind of how they play, right? So they'll counterattack. However, since we've already attacked the border, right, and kind of will push back the border, or the guys right on the border, the counterattack will be a lot weaker, and it'll just ease the transition, I think. It'll make it just a whole lot better, is my assumption, I guess it is. So yeah, here we go. Grab a few more places here. Everything's looking pretty damn good. Movement's working good. We, you know, on the attack bar it's all green, so it's much better than the other way around. That means we're moving and they are not. Always like that. We're going to be crossing this. This one's taking a little bit longer because they are in the mountains. They are across, you know, we are going across a river, and they do have a fortress. But, you know, that's the thing. If this was a Black Ice mod, like I said, we could attack them 10 to 1 all day for months and never be able to do it. Right? At least this way we can. And that's the best part about it. That is my favorite part about it. Alright, we got that done. Submarine, we got the anti-aircraft done. Technology, that's nice. So these are all done in the ships. That's kind of nice. So our boats will all upgrade, and we'll have a state-of-the-art fleet, which will be good when we go up against the Allies and we hit like US and Britain and all that other jazz. Got a lot of guys there that does need to be, so we'll leave a few dudes here and we'll move on. And then we'll do the same here, leave 2 guys there, make sure everyone else is moving. And then once they get there, we're going to go leave that guy and that guy there, and we're going to move up to that city there. Good. Either way, our progress has been moving along quite nicely. Quite nicely indeed. And then I assume once we hit the city, for some reason, when I'm recording this, I have a hard time seeing it, so the text is really small and kind of distorted. I think it's Yunnan that we're hitting. So once we hit Yunnan, and we're done hitting it, then we'll go after that province to the north. These guys, however, can move on that location right there when they're done with their timer. There we go. That guy can go there. Get that all sorted. These guys can go make an attack someplace, at least a few of them. Yeah, we'll do that. 2 of them go there. The other 2 will go down there. And that guy will assist. At least he should. There we go. Okay, Yunnan is definitely doing fine. Those guys are, well, once the other units attack, everything will be good there. Those guys have already advanced. That's going to be great. You have units coming down to reinforce the south. Good. Cannot complain about our progress as of yet. Cannot complain indeed. I think I've just been very happy with this campaign. Like, the campaign has just been so great, right? Start to finish. It's just been good. And if it keeps up at this rate, yeah, everything will be good. I hope. You know, count my chickens and all that jazz. Maybe just a bit. Okay, so we went for Yunnan, then we'll move to that province north there. These guys can definitely go there. Take that, not an issue. We'll start. Excuse me. We'll start tightening that noose here. Okay, now we're starting to move. Wait. Oh, no, we got in Yunnan. That's what we did. So that guy and that guy can stay, and that guy can stay. Everyone else can move north. That guy and that guy. See, they're moving HQs, and that province there. And the HQ is like, "Don't worry, guys, I'll save the province." Oh shit! Never mind. Ah shit. Shit, son. Runs away. Runs away. We still have lots of guys. Like we're gonna have a nice, at least a decently defensible line around here, and then it's all up to choking them out completely, which shouldn't be a problem. I'm not too worried about that. Okay, we're still moving up on that front over there. But, yeah. What I should do is I really should get the HQs all sorted. All supplies. Right, right. Some of my units, for some reason, are having supply issues. And I don't really know why. Look at all those red lines. Like, we shouldn't have supply problems, but for some reason, we do. For no reason. Oh, gotta be careful. Due to my resolution. But yeah, it seems like every once in a while it's like, oh, you're not getting supplies. Why not? Well, that's not important. It kind of is. Why am I not getting supplies? Well, that's not important. Right? It's really convoluted and doesn't make any sense, but it seems like that's what it does. For no reason. But yeah, we're doing quite well. Oh, they still got quite a bit of victory points. Yeah, they're not close to surrender progress. So yeah, they got victory points there and down there. But what we'll probably do is once we're done, we're probably gonna make a rush for the rest of their victory points. Is probably a decent plan. Anyhow, I think this is probably a good time to end this recording. Well, actually, I know we're getting close to the end of the recording. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you like this series, then please subscribe. And I always love your guys' feedbacks and comments. So don't forget to put that in the comments section below. There might be a minute or so left in gameplay. However, I am going to end the audio recording. So thank you everyone for watching. And until next time, Keeves out.